So your work should be something that speaks about you 100%. Like, it should be your thing that you create. Now people can buy into that idea. You get?
Hold up. It's black and white.
But you said, if I want to give an advice to someone who's aspiring to be a photographer. Well, first of all, we have this belief that you need to spend money to learn what you want to learn, which is I think is the dumbest thing ever for me. Because I'll tell you the truth, most of what I know about photography, apart from my early years when I learned a few things from YouTube, a few tutorials that I got from YouTube, and I learned a few things.
Yeah.
What has actually made me everything I am today is just my experience.
Okay.
Yes, experience on the field. Just shoot, man. Just shoot. Bring it to your computer, edit. I mean, till you get to that point where you feel like, yes, this feels good. Yes, don't go, because once you go to somebody that teach me photography, you're just like saying, okay, I want to just copy what you know. For me, I feel it that way, because you see that there are a lot of photography out here that happens to be similar. You just look at people's pictures and there's a lot of similarities, just like they're doing the same thing. It's just that they have different names. They just have the same thing. So a client will walk up and be like, okay, I need a photographer for my wedding. Okay, this guy is charging me this amount. I have like 10 people charging me different amounts. Now they'll go for who's charging them less, the least. Yeah, they'll not go for somebody who's doing something that's outstanding, it's different from everybody else. So your work should be something that speaks about you 100%. Like, it should be your thing that you create. Now people can buy into that idea. You get? Now when you go and I feel like when you go and you learn from somebody, the person, most people do their best to teach. But what they want you to do is they want you to do photography like them. Yeah, actually, that's maybe for you, the teacher, you don't want them to pick it up that way. But for them, they're like, okay, I like what you do. I just want to do something that's like what you're doing. So at the end of the day, they end up picking up exactly what you're doing to do for themselves. Yeah. So I advise that if you want to do photography, man, just the experience alone, just go out, shoot, and then come edit until you get to that place where you feel like you're comfortable with this. Yes, but then don't stop there. Keep getting better.
Let me just jump in right here to say, if you are receiving any value from this video, please hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to like the video so that it is going to be recommended to a lot more people. Now let's get back into the conversation. But what do you say then about the importance of mentorship? Because, for example, when you started with KK, for example,
Yes.
he knew better than you did.
Yeah.
I'm sure there is a lot of learning that you had to do from KK.
Yeah.
Even though you have to then include what you learn by yourself, and then kind of put in your own spice into what you have, because at the end of the day, I think most of us, everybody is copying from everybody somehow, somewhere. Right?
I get you.
But the thing is, what makes you then unique is how you get creative with what you are doing, and then you put in your own spice into wherever. Because if we had to learn all alone, we are going to be making the same mistakes over and over and over. So I guess the importance of probably learning with somebody or having like a mentor, maybe not having a mentor, which will guide you through some stuff with that you don't have to make the same mistakes 2 times.
That's true. But I feel like okay, let me speak my own experience. Like when people have actually mentored, let me say I mentored, because I don't really see like mentoring. I just see like we were having a time together and they were picking up what they could pick up from what they were doing. Because when they came to me, the only thing I could teach them was, okay, this is a camera, this is how you open a camera, this is how you take a picture. This I can teach them lighting, I can teach them posing and stuff. We can go for weddings, they see how I work. I can give them the camera sometimes, go out and do this and do that, and then you come back. But when it comes to the editing, I don't teach them that. I don't. I say, okay, Mama, this is your picture that you took. Now, this is what you're supposed to. You can go. Okay, maybe there are a few tutorials on YouTube on how Lightroom works or how Adobe Photoshop works. But if you want to go and pick at somebody's picture and say, okay, I like the way this look, I want my picture to look like this.
The same way. Okay.
Now you start editing your picture going towards that direction, man, you're already fucking up. You get what I mean? Yeah. So when it comes to editing, I just say them, no, I have my own look that I have. Okay, I don't want to give you my look. No. I want you to come up with your own look.
Okay.
Yes. Don't feel like this thing you're doing is bad. There's somebody who's going to look at it and they're going to love it the way it is. Yes. So if you go from there, you see your own. You work with your clients. You deliver to them. They'll complain. They'll definitely complain.
They'll definitely complain.
Yeah. When they complain, they see that it's complaint that makes sense. You know that this makes sense. If the one that doesn't make sense, you know that this does not make any sense. You know how to sort those things out and get better at what you do.
Yeah. I guess that makes a lot of sense. Just like the other day, there was this young guy. I think he was asking me a few tips and everything, and then he kept telling me that the camera that he has is not good enough. The camera that he has is not good enough. And when I looked at the camera, it has like it's a Sony camera, but it's not really a professional type camera. But it is already an interchangeable lens. You can change the lens.
Then it's a good camera.
And then I was like, Mama.
It's not the camera.
And he was like, he cannot take good pictures with this outdoors. And I was like, without using the flash or whatever. And I just took him outside. He had a camera. I just took him outside, and I told him to stand, and I took a picture, and he looked at it, and I was like, wait. Is this really happening with this? Is this really happening with? So I was like, nah. Because one thing you said was, some people might think that it's money.
Yes,
but
man,
of which probably it is really investing in yourself.
Exactly.
Investing maybe in yourself, in knowing how to post people, reading, actually going on YouTube and the University of YouTube.
It has to be a passion first, man. It has to be a passion. When it's a passion, it's easy. It's
Voilà.
very easy, yeah. You never feel like it's work. You feel like something that you just your everyday life living. It's just perfect.
Voila. So now you have been doing a lot of weddings, and you have how many weddings have you done to date?
Like 5.
100.
No, for real. If it's weddings, uncountable.
They don't count. Oh boy.
Don't count.
Yeah. So I guess this is somebody who has done a lot of weddings. The kind of one that he cannot even count anymore. So maybe what he's saying should be taken very, very seriously. It should be taken as gospel, right? If you're a bride or a groom preparing your wedding and still looking for a team of professional photographers and videographers to cover your special day, I would like to encourage you to give us a call and let us have a chat. The Chapnik Pictures team here has over a decade of experience capturing from very intimate weddings to large and very chaotic ones. I'll make sure to put a link in the description so you can contact us on WhatsApp so we can have a chat, see if we are a good fit for each other. Thank you for watching this clip from Your Perfect Wedding Podcast. Click here to watch another clip, or click here to watch the full video.